All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here talking about real music in real time for a few real people out there just like you and just like me. All right, these guys right here, Mike Zito and Albert Castiglia, Blood Brothers, a great blues rock album, production by Joe Bonamassa. So there you go. If you like the good stuff, this is the good stuff right here. These two guys, Albert from Florida, my neck of the woods, and Mike Zito, I think, from Louisiana. I might be wrong about where Mike's from, but those two guys, probably two of the most unheralded guitar players out there right now. Albert Castiglia, up and coming, rising star in the world of great guitar work, and both those guys together on one album. It's blues rock, southern rock, traditional. It's just the kind of music you used to hear on rock stations like 30 or 40 years ago, but you don't anymore. Speaking of the music you don't hear on rock stations anymore, well, Roger Waters, he's out there, although you do occasionally hear a Pink Floyd song now and then. But a lot of the Pink Floyd catalog has kind of gone dark here in the United States. Roger Waters recently, of course, was in the headlines because the Frankfurt City Council canceled a performance of Roger Waters and his This Is Not a Drill tour, which I think was not appropriate. And guess who has come out and said that Roger should be able to play? Nick Mason, who stands kind of in between David Gilmour and Roger Waters at this point. I mean, Nick, I think, is still officially a member of what was left of Pink Floyd, right? Not only did Nick Mason come out and say that these decisions about canceled concerts need to be reversed, Peter Gabriel, who's a brilliant artist who is kind of relaunching himself this year, and Eric Clapton. Good on Eric. He's involved in this. He's always involved on the right side of things. Eric Clapton, good for him. So a petition has been launched to reverse the decision made by the officials at Frankfurt City to bar Roger from performing. Waters was originally scheduled to play on May 28th at the Festhall Concert Hall as part of This Is Not a Drill. But the show was pulled by the city council, who cited the persistent anti-Israel behavior of the former Pink Floyd frontman. So the petition has been initiated by U.S. comedian and political commentator Katie Halper earlier this month, and has attracted support from the likes of Brian Eno, Peter Gabriel, Eric Clapton, Nick Mason, Rage Against the Machine. So look, Rage Against the Machine is actually kind of raging against the machine a little bit. Actually, it's Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine, not the entire band. And Robert Wyatt, who is in a band called Soft Machine. So those guys have decided to do the right thing. Notable from other fields, other people who've signed on to the petition include Noam Chomsky, Cornel West, Susan Sarandon, Julie Christie, film director Ken Loach, and comedian Alexei Sayle. I've noticed not too many Republican type people. I mean, these are all people that are very left of center. Anyway, Waters' criticism of Israel's treatment of Palestinians is part of his long-term advocacy on behalf of human rights across the globe. Waters believes that all our brothers and sisters all over the world, irrespective of their skin color or the depth of their pockets, deserve equal human rights under the law. So yeah, that's what he's all about. But again, this is what he says about Palestine. He says, my platform is simple. It is the implementation of the 1948 Universal Declaration of Human Rights for all our brothers and sisters between the Jordan River and the sea. Anti-Semitism is odious and racist, and I condemn it. Oh, I know. All these people that critiqued me and called me names because I supported Roger Waters, and he said that, well, he's obviously anti-Semitic. He says here it's odious and racist. I guess you don't take anyone at their word. When people apologize, when the mob comes for them and they say that they're sorry, I think there was a hockey player the other day who decided he wasn't going to wear a certain jersey to honor a certain type of lifestyle. And, you know, it was a very weak kind of, you know, rebellious moment for this. I think it was a hockey player. And the reason it was weak was because he was like, yeah, I'm so sorry for doing this, but I have to, but I'm really sorry. And one thing about Roger Waters is he's not going to apologize for his viewpoints. And people out there are always, you know, telling other people how they should conduct their lives and how that, you know, if you're going to take a stand for something, that you got to do it in a way that makes it easier to take, makes it more palatable for the people who disagree with you. Guarantee you the same people are going to come at you, whether you do it in a real friendly way, user-friendly way, or you decide to go like Donald Trump on them. You know, I tell you, it's incredible what they're doing to me right now. Absolutely incredible. I'm supposed to be arrested today, maybe yesterday. Not sure, maybe this weekend, maybe we'll have a rally as I get arrested. And you can buy your Trump hats, your MAGA hats, and I will give you a code, a discount code that you can use to get 10% off. I'm kind of kidding around, but yeah. Hey, give Trump credit. He's a businessman. He's an entrepreneur. And it's great for TV, right? All the televisions are focused on that. Meanwhile, the war in Ukraine, why is nobody talking about like what's actually happening? Anyway, here's Mike Zito and Albert Castiglio one more time, Blood Brothers. Real rock for real people in real time. And how do you not like this? I don't know. I guess you just don't like music or something. You don't like traditional rock and roll with some blues in there. But it's good. It's good. See, I'm trying to branch out this year, like I said. You can't just stick with one record label or one style of music because it gets boring. I'm always complaining about the boredom. It's boring. All right. So there's a lot of music out there. You just got to know where to find it. Right. Right. All right, people. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Don't forget about Patreon and also YouTube memberships, and at least subscribe to the channel. We did go over the 65,000. We crawled over the line, literally. I was watching those numbers, and it just gets slower and slower. You know, maybe the growth of this channel is kind of over. I'm hoping that it continues, but you just never know. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for putting up with me. And of course, I will see you all soon.